Hey everyone, so in today's video, I'm going to answer one of the most common questions that I get. Sarah, I want to start an online store or business, but I don't know which niche I should focus on. Help! And by the way, niche can also be pronounced as niche. Both pronunciations are absolutely fine. But yes, to help you with this question, I'm going to be showing you the top 10 most lucrative niches that you can get into this year. And not only that, I'm also going to be showing you real examples of top selling products in these niches and give you real examples of ways that you can start an online business to make money in these niches as well. And I think that some of the ones on this list, especially the final one, might surprise you. But onto that niche later. For now, here is the first big money-making niche for this year. Pets. This is a great niche to make money online in, whether you want to open an online e-commerce business like a Redbubble store, or a digital content business like a blog or a YouTube channel or an affiliate website. The pet niche, especially cats and dogs, is super ridiculously hot right now and making tons of money. And you know that this is a super hot money-making niche because of this Facebook ad here for this mug. So this ad here has been running since January 2020. And the only reason why a Facebook ad is kept running for one whole year is if it is making money. So we can be pretty certain that this ad is turning a profit. Well, you see, here's the thing about mugs. While they work great as upsells and with free traffic, if you're running paid ads like Facebook ads directly to the mugs themselves, it is extremely difficult to turn a profit with paid ads like Facebook ads. And it's not because the mugs themselves are super expensive. For example, in Printful, a mug is one of their cheaper items starting at $8.95. But while the store will definitely be sourcing their mugs for a lower price than this, no matter what, shipping for mugs is not cheap. For example, on Printful, it costs $6.99 to ship a mug in the USA compared to just $3.99 to ship a t-shirt. And the reason for that is because mugs are heavy and they're bulky. A mug like this has to be shipped in a box, whereas if you compare it to something like a t-shirt instead, well, a t-shirt can be folded to fit inside a small plastic bag. And yet somehow, even after having a small margin after their production costs, shipping costs, and Facebook ad costs, they are still making a profit. Which means that we know that this mug has to be converting super well and that they're getting really high conversions, which keeps their advertising costs well below industry average. But you see, here is the thing, I'm really not surprised that they're seeing so much success. Because in life, there are two things that always make me smile. The first thing is anytime that somebody takes a moment out of their very busy day to give my videos a like and to subscribe, because seriously, every time you do it, it really helps my channel, so thank you so much for doing so. But the second thing that always makes me smile is puppies, and in 1 week I'm collecting my very own puppy, Starbuck, a Swedish Fällhund, which I'll tell you now, I've been impulsively buying up anything and everything that features these dogs. Hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, and you know why? And that's because one of the most important things to keep in mind if you want to start your own business is the number one reason why anybody buys anything impulsively is because of emotion. Impulsive buying is triggered by strong positive emotions. If a product makes you feel a strong positive emotion, that is what causes you to snap buy it. And what would cause a strong surge in positive emotions? Things you genuinely love. And there isn't much more in life that we genuinely love than our pets. So pets have always been a top money-making niche and will forever always be a top money-making niche. But especially right now, in 2020, due to COVID-19, people ended up adopting pets in record numbers due to staying at home instead of traveling. With me obviously being an example of one of those people. And with social distancing expecting to be well into 2021, interest in pets will continue to be strong as people want a furry friend to keep them company at home. Which is why then it shouldn't be a surprise if we come to Google Trends, you'll see that cats are trending up and dogs are also trending up. Now, these trends are not as drastic as some of the other niches on this list, but that's because interest in dogs and cats has already been super strong pre-COVID, and so any bump in demand there is very significant. And of course, there are so many different ways that you can make money online when it comes to pets. If you have an e-commerce business, obviously you've got tons of options to sell pet-related products. Take Etsy, some of the top-selling print-on-demand t-shirts are related to pets. Same on AliExpress, people are always buying stuff for their pets, making it a top dropshipping niche. I have a friend, Adrian, that made over $700,000 dropshipping LED light-up dog collars. And with affiliate marketing, dog training is one of the most profitable niches on ClickBank. So there are lots of ways to make money this year with the help of our furry friends. So yes, emotions are the most powerful way to get someone to buy something from you and hand you their money. But there is another powerful driving force in life that gets us to do this, and that is need. And since COVID-19 is going to continue to influence what people can and can't do, even into 2021, COVID is going to continue to shape people's needs considerably. And so this next super hot niche for 2021, gaming, combines need together with emotion. Video games and gaming are experiencing exponential growth because people not only really love playing games and enjoy them, but they also solve a need created by COVID-19, which is to have a way to have fun with friends without needing to meet them in person. And to see this exponential growth in action, check out Google Trends. Interest in this hobby is massively trending upwards. So how can you take advantage of this niche and make money? Well, there are tons of ways for all sorts of online businesses. If you're in the world of e-commerce, you've got lots of different items that you can sell. For example, clever video game print on demand t-shirts sell great on Redbubble. And obviously there are tons of accessories that you can sell right now. Quirky computer mice with interesting lights and features are selling really well for dropshippers. And mobile games like Raid Shadow Legends have some of the highest paying affiliate programs out there with huge EPCs. So I'll tell you now, starting a YouTube channel in the mobile gaming niche is super lucrative. Mobile game companies will also pay you huge amounts of money to directly sponsor videos too. So if the gaming niche interests you, consider starting a channel focused on mobile games rather than just creating another Minecraft YouTube channel. So on to the next niche, and yep, we're back to seeing cute videos of dogs and cats again, because do you know what niche is exploding right now? Personalization. People love having products personalized to themselves, which is another reason why this mug has sold so well. This mug isn't just in the pet niche, it's also a part of the personalization niche, which is a big reason why the conversions were much higher than industry average for it too. But this isn't the only personalizable item doing well with Facebook ads. Tons are. This customizable Christmas ornament was a huge seller and went viral. And this mug here, where you can have a photo of your baby and their name on it, is one of the top selling products on Etsy. And this blanket here, which you can submit a photo of your dog and it gets turned into a painted picture and printed onto the blanket, did super well with Facebook ads too. Of course, I can also imagine that a lot of people are looking at this blanket and they're thinking, well, gee, Sarah, I would love to sell my own customizable dog blanket, but I'm not an artist. How can I draw a picture and get it printed onto a blanket for my customer? Well, my friend, that is exactly what Fiverr is for. On Fiverr, you can get an amazing photo of a pet drawn for $10, and then you can get a print-on-demand fleece blanket for $25. That's $35 in total to make this blanket. And how much is Pet Canva charging for their custom print-on-demand blanket? They're charging $70. So, you know, even if you aren't an artist, you can still take advantage of the super hot personalization niche by working with freelancers on places like Fiverr to create your personalized artwork for you. And by the way, if print-on-demand businesses sound fun to you and you would like even more training on how to set up your own one, you should be sure to download my free ebook, The 6 Steps That Six-Figure Online Stores Follow to Make Over $10,000 a Month. And you'll find a link to download my free ebook in the video description below. But anyway, back to the video. And in life, if you want to scale and run your own successful business, there are two things that you need to keep in mind. The first one is to do what we discussed before, and that is to stir up emotions in customers to get them to impulsively purchase your products. But the second thing that you want to keep in mind is that in life, the people who get the richest are the innovators and not the copiers. So rather than just go, hey, I'll copy this blanket, why don't you instead consider our next niche, which is the manga niche. Look at how this is trending massively up. Now, if you don't know what manga is, it's Japanese comic book art. I noticed that this trend was going way up when I came to Redbubble to check out what the current top selling t-shirts were, and I was struck by how much manga and Japanese culture inspired t-shirts there were. It's easily one of the most prevalent niches on here. And so in addition to thinking, man, I really want these t-shirts for myself because I'm a massive geek, I also thought, okay, I wonder if Google Trends will reflect this. And it does. It is trending right up. So, you know, rather than just copying this blanket, innovate and cross-niche, offer a customizable blanket in the manga and anime style, which you can get on Fiverr. Now you get to appeal to anime and manga lovers who also adore their pets. That is a double emotional whammy to make them go, man, I love manga and I love my pet. I must have this blanket. The more customized a product is to your customers' interests, the more they're willing to pay for it, so you can charge even higher prices. But while not all of you watching will be as geeky and nerdy as me and be into anime and manga, chances are a pretty significant amount of you are probably interested in the investing niche since, well, this is a channel dedicated to making money after all. I do know my audience. And right now interest in Bitcoin and the stock market is soaring, and frankly, it doesn't take a genius to figure out why this niche is so hot right now. There is tons of money to be made in it. I know because I've personally made a lot of money investing in this past year. When all of the investment markets crashed when COVID-19 hit, it made for an amazing opportunity if you bought stocks at the very bottom like I did. You made a lot of money in the rebound, and people have obviously watched this and been like, hey, maybe I should get in on that as well. So how can you make money off of this niche outside of, actually investing yourself? Well, while clever products like this t-shirt will still sell, it's not really a niche that is easy to make money off of with e-commerce. Instead, the best way is to start an online content business and create content like blog posts or YouTube videos related to investing and take advantage of high profit affiliate programs for investment apps like Webull, an app that lets you buy stocks. For influencers who register with the Webull affiliate program, each time someone registers for an account through their link, they get a random stock. And if somebody here selected plan B, each time someone registers for a Webull account and deposits $100, they get a random stock worth between $30 to $1,400. It should come as no surprise then that top investment YouTubers like Graham Stephen and Meet Kevin link to Webull in every single one of their video descriptions. It's an amazing deal. Everyone who registers through one of their links gets 4 free stocks, so it's a no-brainer for the viewers to sign up through them, and since both of them have chosen Plan B, they get a free random stock valued between $30 to $1,400 each time someone signs up. Not a bad hustle, if I do say so myself. And speaking of influencers, the TikTok niche has experienced a meteoric rise, to say the least. When I was in school, if you asked my friends what they wanted to be, most of them would have said they wanted to be a TV star. But now, if you polled a high school class, chances are they'd want to be a TikTok star. And actually, this might surprise you, but there are opportunities to make money in this niche for all sorts of different types of online businesses. In the e-commerce niche this year, for example, these moonlights went super viral for dropshippers because they became very trendy in TikTok videos. So selling products relating to TikTok trends can be very lucrative. And of course, any sort of content discussing how to go viral on TikTok is also going to be super popular. So if you happen to make a TikTok video that goes super viral, be sure to also make a YouTube video about why your TikTok video went viral so that you can double dip on your success and make even more money. So then, the next niche on our list is an evergreen niche that has been popular and will always be popular: birthdays. This is, believe it or not, one of the most popular niches to start a t-shirt business in. And that's because there are tons of potential opportunities on here. See, take this t-shirt, which the creator is selling and making money for free with using the Merch by Amazon Print On Demand program. Well, as we can see by using the Amazon sales estimator app Jungle Scout, this is a very popular t-shirt. Parents love buying this t-shirt for their sons to wear at their birthday party. But you see, that's not the best part about this t-shirt. Nope, that's not the best part, because you see, in addition to this t-shirt, the person who made that t-shirt also made this t-shirt, and they made this t-shirt, and they made this t-shirt, and they made this t-shirt here. And so now the whole family can buy matching t-shirts to all wear together at the birthday party. And so this is one of the best aspects of the birthday niche. Not only are all of these t-shirts insanely popular, but they also encourage upsells and cross-sales. If you're looking to start your own t-shirt line, researching high-profit t-shirt designs like this one can help you come up with your own ideas too. I teach my techniques to do this inside my premium e-commerce training program, the Ecom Clubhouse. If you're interested in seeing if my course is right for you, I'll have a link to it in the video description below. And actually, this t-shirt design was also super successful for another reason, and that is that it is a cross-niche design, which is when you combine 2 niches together, and the other niche that they combined it together with is this, the family niche. Yep, t-shirts aimed at specific family members such as mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, or grandparents are some of the most popular in the t-shirt space and have the highest sales. Such as this simple text-based print-on-demand t-shirt here that made over $10,000 on Etsy in the past 8 months. Why? Well, because people are buying it for their nanas. So if you're interested in the t-shirt business, definitely think about how to take advantage of the family niche. Alrighty, now back to the next super popular niche for this year, and this time both e-commerce businesses and digital content businesses like affiliate marketers can take advantage of it. Streetwear. For those of you that don't know what streetwear clothing is, here are some popular influencers on Instagram for it to show you what styles of clothing it includes. Streetwear is a particular style of clothing that came about in the 1990s. It was first inspired by mixing New York hip-hop fashion with California's surfskate culture, with eventually Japanese street fashion getting thrown into the mix too, creating its own style. In Google Trends, you can see that compared to the past 5 years, there has been a massive upward trend for this clothing niche. So, how can you make money with it? Well, obviously you can sell it in an online store. It's one of the most popular niches for AliExpress dropshippers, and it's also something that you can create yourself with Print On Demand. So, for example, Printful here lets you create what is called an all-over print hoodie, which, unlike their standard hoodies, which only lets you usually print a picture on the front and back, will instead allow you to create a design which goes all over the hoodie. This is extremely trendy within the streetwear niche, and all-over print hoodies sell for a premium price. And if you're in the affiliate space, then there are lots of affiliate programs for streetwear clothing. So for example, the streetwear clothing store here has an affiliate program that pays up to 10% commission. So if you had a streetwear fashion blog, you could link back the different items featured in your outfits here so that people could go buy them while you also get a commission too. All right, the time has come. Niche number 10 on this list is whatever you are passionate about. Yes, a question I'm often asked is this: Sarah, just tell me, what's the best niche to start my business in? And usually the answer I give is this: pick a niche that you like, and here is why. Most people think that the way to success in business is to copy. They go, how can I research someone else's successful business and copy it? But you know what? Chances are, if you just try to copy someone else's business or product, then your copy is probably going to be a poor imitation. Plus, think about it. If you go copy someone else's product or business, then chances are that product or business already has a bunch of happy customers. And why would they then go switch to buying from that business and brand that they trust to your brand new business or brand that has no goodwill? Instead, success, as Elon Musk puts it, is doing what Henry Ford did, taking something that exists and innovating on it to make it even better. Which is why these days I only design products around niches that I'm interested in, because it allows me to follow a very simple yet effective formula. So let's say, for example, that the business that you were trying to create was you wanted to open a Redbubble t-shirt store, and you were trying to think of t-shirt designs that you could make and sell. Well, let's also say that you're interested in baking, so what you can do is you can come and do a search for baking t-shirts, and then with all of these results, rather than saying, okay, what designs can I copy, you instead scroll through these and you ask yourself, okay, what t-shirt design would I, as someone who is extremely interested and passionate in baking, like to buy that no one else has made yet on Redbubble? Because you yourself are the target market, it makes it much easier for you to identify gaps in the marketplace and find products that are missing that you can make and sell yourself. So when you're doing product research, rather than looking at these and thinking, how can I copy these top selling designs? Instead, scroll through these and look for t-shirts that don't exist that you can make yourself that you would want to buy. And yes, these designs, they may inspire you. You may see this and go, yes, this vintage distress style, that's what I want as part of my new design. And that's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine to get inspiration from other top selling designs. But if you truly want to be successful in business, instead of just looking to copy, use that inspiration to innovate. And so even if the niches that you are personally interested in aren't as lucrative as the other niches on this list, you'll usually make more money by focusing on them anyway, because you'll understand how to innovate and improve on the products that already exist in it, since you yourself are the target customer. And you therefore know exactly what new products your target customers would want, but don't have. So, did my video help you? If it did, please hit subscribe and click the little notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. And if you'd like to learn more about how I run my business, then you should be sure to watch my video, 5 income sources that I created in my 20s that makes me over $1,000 a day. So go ahead, watch my next video, and I'll see you over there.